Hey there, Morgan. What's the word in the street?
What are you doing?
Taking a walk through the black and whites, looking for potential cases. Bring a box job that's gone unsolved. Somebody picking off political hopefuls. Some doll in Dutch.
Okay, I went to the hospital and they said you checked yourself out.
Well, that's right. Couldn't stand the four walls. Had to get back on the mean streets.
Yeah, but you're recovering from major surgery, Spinelli.
Crime waits for no man. Besides, I had a little unfinished business that needed tending.
Well, then you can let Sam handle that.
It's not exactly McCall's area of expertise. It's a job for Jackel PI. I'm not putting it off just because I caught a slug in the chest.
What's the job?
I didn't commit the particulars to the old cabeza. I'd have to pull the file, see what's shaking.
You see, it's not like you to forget details.
You calling me a liar, Morgan?
I'm saying if the case isn't that important and you forgot, let me take you back to the hospital.
All right, look, it's not the case that's got me hung up. I've gone stupid over a dame. It's not something a man like me easily admits. But those baby blues, they got the best of me.
Are you talking about Maxie?
Commissioner's daughter cast a spell. Jackel PI is hooked.
Yeah, but Maxie's with Dr. Hunter, the guy who saved your life.
Guy obviously knows his way around a needle, or else I'd be iced down in the morgue, but that doesn't mean I gotta hang around and watch him hit on my doll.
That's why you left the hospital? Because you were jealous?
How would you feel about some creep pawing at McCall?
Spinelli, you got shot and almost died. You should be in the hospital.
Well, look, if Sugar Pants wants to play nurse, I'm game. All she has to do is find me.
Being fair to Maxie, making her worry like this.
Oh, a little worry never hurts. If anything, Blondie will appreciate me more. How many guys you know are back in the job days after coming that close to meeting their maker?
None?
Well, that's my point. Dames can't resist a rebel.
Well, Maxie's not going to be too impressed if she comes in here and finds you bleeding to death on the floor.
I feel like $1,000,000. What do I got to do to prove it?
Catch.
Must be the meds. Pumping me so full I'm off my game.
No, this isn't a game. Spinelli, you were shot. It hurts, believe me, I know. You need to take time to let yourself heal.
Is there any reason you want me out of the action?
You're my friend. I'm not allowed to be concerned.
Well, that's cute, Morgan. But being pals only gets you so far. I'll look away for a little while.
What are you talking about?
If the rash of warehouse fires are any indication, it seems crime kingpin Michael Sonny Corinthos is looking to wipe the Zakara organization off the waterfront and the map with help from his right hand and chief enforcer, Jason Morgan. Now that'd be you.
Let me see that.
I walk the line between light and dark, cop and criminal, but I owe loyalty to neither. So tell your boy from Bensonhurst to keep his crimes from crossing my path, or I will be hot on his heels.
Nellie?
No need to shout, doll. I'm right here.
I cannot believe that you would scare me like that. I would hit you so hard right now if you didn't already have a hole in your chest.
Well, how about it? I like a dame that can duke it out.
I'm sorry, why did you leave the hospital?
Sounds like Sugar Pants missed me.
Do not call me that. My name is Maxie. Can't have you dropping dead, okay? You have to take better care of yourself.
Well, why don't you take care of me instead?
Well, no, that's the most sane thing that's come out of your mouth in days. Come on, I'm taking you back to the emergency room. No, no, no. Oh, how dare you?
What's the matter? Never been kissed by a man who meant it before?
You should just not be kissing me like that since we are not non-spouses anymore.
Hey, Jax went too far this time.
What happened?
He subpoenaed Brenda as a witness.
For Jocelyn's custody trial?
There's not enough to take, you know, Carly's daughter. Now he wants to wreck my marriage. Ever since Alec came into the picture, he's been playing on Brenda's fears about how dangerous my life is and this and this. Anything to disrupt my marriage.
Brenda knows that we've taken and you've taken every precaution to make sure that Alec is protected.
But that's what he wants her to say on the stand, that, you know, her boy is forced to live in my house. It's dangerous because my enemies will take, you know, will take me out at any time. They don't even care about
Jax
kids.
has his own security around.
But he's a good guy. He's allowed to have his own security.
But Sonny, the point is you're doing everything possible to keep Brenda and her son safe right now.
Security is not perfect. That's what he keeps telling Brenda, and sooner or later she's gonna feel like, you know what, I don't want my son living in this kind of life. And then we're gonna fight, there's gonna be a lot of tension. That's exactly what Jax wants. And you know why? Because his marriage blew up in his face. He won't be satisfied until mine does.
You remember your first wedding, obviously, to Brenda.
Yeah. I left Brenda standing at the altar, and I thought she'd never forgive me, but here we are having the greatest life, right? And now Jack's gonna blow that up.
Well, obviously she was devastated that you didn't show up, but she was even more angry that you didn't let her decide for herself.
Well, I knew she couldn't let me go herself, so I made the decision.
Yeah, Brenda doesn't like anyone telling her what to do.
She never has.
So what makes you think she's going to say what Jax wants her to say in court?
Because she's going to get up on that stand. She's going to be looking at Carly, and she hates her guts. And after everything Carly's pulled, I don't blame her.
Yeah, but Brenda gives it right back to Carly.
And Jax knows that. So he's figuring that she's going to get on the stand. She's going to be trashing Carly so much. She's going to forget to edit. And she's going to say that I'm a danger to Jocelyn.
You can't stop Brenda from testifying.
No, but we can make sure that, Carly keeps her daughter.
Now, Sonny.
No, I'm just saying.
Listen.
What?
You do anything to Jax, it's going to cause bigger issues with you and Brenda.
I promised Carly that if it starts tipping in Jax's favor, that I would have to shut him down.
We were good once. We could be good again.
No, we can't.
Look, the fire might have died down a little bit, but the embers are still there, smoldering, and a little stoking. The flames could be something.
Okay, you are not well. You need to be at the hospital, or at least home in bed.
Well, now we're talking. Plenty of room for two.
Stop hitting on me.
Hey, I'm a red-blooded man. You're a red-hot woman. Why fight it?
I need you.
See? Well, that came across loud and clear.
Not like that. I'm having a computer problem. I need Spinelli, the assassin of the internet. Only he can help me.
Well, Jackel PI's calming a crisis.
No, this is a cyber problem. Someone has hacked into my computer at work and is downloading all the designer exclusives we were saving for the next issue, so I really need you to get in there and fix the firewall so we can get our content back.
Look, you want a guy plugged? No problem. You want to swap lips? You're staring at him. We're tinkering around on some souped-up typewriter looking for a lead. It's not my bag, baby. And it never will be.
Thank God you're home. This has gotten bad. Really, really bad. Brace yourself. Spinelli left the hospital.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, what?
I saw him at the office.
And you didn't drag his butt back to GH immediately because?
I didn't see the point. Spinelli would have checked himself out of the hospital again.
Jason, I know you're desensitized to this whole death thing because you've seen it so many times, but I haven't, okay? And watching Spinelli almost bleed to death while Lisa was waving the gun around was probably the most scared I have ever been in my entire life. I cannot lose him. He cannot die. You have to do something. And don't just say you will to pacify me so that I will shut up and leave. I am talking drastic measures. Who knows what kind of trouble Spinelli can get himself into. You gotta do something fast.
I tried.
Well, try harder. He'll listen to you.
He told me to back off. He says he walks the line between cops and criminals, whatever that means.
What do you mean you don't know what the 20 million is, Bernie? We're not talking Monopoly. Yeah, this is real money, money that I need for support. Why am I only hearing about this now? Forget Jason, I'll speak to Spinelli.
We're calling Jackel.
Get your ass over here now.
Well, if it isn't the head honcho himself. It's not every day I get invited over to a mob boss's manse. What would this be regarding?
Okay, I don't have time for jokes. Just get your ass over here now.
Well, my services don't come cheap. I go by the hour plus travel and expenses. Half up front and clean cabbage.
All right, if I have to send somebody over there, Spinelli, you will be sorry. You get it?
Spinelli is not going to turn you into the police. You're his hero. And even if he is completely out of his mind, Spinelli has to realize what Sonny would do to him if he ever sold him out.
This is not Spinelli that we're dealing with.
No, it's a made-up character from a book, which is why we need to keep Jackel PI busy while Spinelli's working through his delusion. Matt thinks this is Spinelli's way of dealing with almost dying.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Good, so come up with some cases for him to keep busy.
What kind of cases?
I don't care. Put a cat in a tree, as long as there's not a gunfight around for Spinelli to get involved in.
You want me to put a cat in a tree?
What, you can find an unlimited supply of guns, but you don't know where to get a cat? Who are you? Fine. Forget the cat. Just come up with something to keep Jackel PI busy and Spinelli from getting killed. That's not too much to ask, right?
Nice digs. Crime obviously pays.
I don't have time for joking around. Really? Okay. Where's my money?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, you know what? Jason may put up with your many ways of speaking, but this is my house. You're messing with my money.
Yeah. We'll get you your money after we talk mine. In other words, it's gonna cost you.
No, my friend. It's gonna cost you.